Tired of hearing about Bitcoin? Good. While everyone's eyes are glued to the same handful of coins, the smart money is quietly moving somewhere else. A few powerful altcoins are gearing up for a serious move, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the 3 underrated projects our research says are ready to pop this September. Make sure you subscribe for more insights like this. We're all hunting for that next 100x gem, and you won't want to miss what we have coming. Ready? Quick disclaimer. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. Crypto is volatile. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Do your own research. Okay, let's quickly zoom out and check the state of the market. Things are at a really interesting point right now. After a monster run, Bitcoin pulled back from its August peak of over $124,000 and is now consolidating in the $110,800 to $113,000 range. This coiling action is creating a pressure cooker environment for altcoins. Historically, September can be a choppy month for crypto, but it often paves the way for those explosive end-of-year rallies. And here's the other big story. All eyes are on the Federal Reserve. After a weak August jobs report, the talk of interest rate cuts is getting much louder. Analysts at major firms like Bank of America and Citigroup are now forecasting at least 2 rate cuts in 2025, and there's a growing belief the first could happen this month. Cheaper money can send a tidal wave of liquidity into crypto, and that's a huge catalyst for price. So you have Bitcoin coiling up, institutional money about to get cheaper, and specific altcoins with rock-solid fundamentals that are being completely overlooked. This is the exact kind of setup where life-changing gains can be made, if you know where to look. And that's why we're here. First up is a coin a lot of people have written off, but I think that's a huge mistake. Its technology is more important than ever. I'm talking about Polkadot, ticker DOT. For anyone who's new to it, Polkadot isn't just one blockchain. It's a network of many blockchains. It lets hundreds of specialized chains, called parachains, all run in parallel and talk to each other. It's basically the internet of blockchains, and it's tackling one of crypto's biggest headaches: interoperability. So, why Polkadot? And why now? For months, DOT has been stuck in a tight range, recently trading between $4.10 and $4.30, which many analysts feel is way too cheap for what it can do. While the price has been sleeping, the developers have been working overtime. The catalyst is the massive Polkadot 2.0 upgrade. It's not just a small tweak, it's a total engine swap designed to make the network faster, cheaper, and more efficient. A key part of this is something called agile core time. Instead of projects being forced into long, expensive leases to join the network, they can now buy processing power on demand. Think of it like renting a car for an hour, instead of being locked into a 2-year lease. It's a game changer for developers. Tests on its sister network, Kusama, have already shown some seriously impressive throughput capabilities. On top of that, founder Gavin Wood, who also co-founded Ethereum, is back in a more hands-on role, which has sent a huge wave of confidence through the developer community. We're also seeing more institutional interest, with groups like Polkadot Capital actively trying to bring in the big money players. Right now, DOT is a sleeping giant. The market has priced it like it's old news, completely ignoring the massive upgrade happening under the hood. While nobody has a crystal ball, some speculative price targets are eyeing a return to the $10 mark by the end of the year, with some even suggesting a push toward $20 or $30 if 2.0 is a hit. A move to $10 from here is a serious upside. With the 2.0 rollout getting closer, the market might be about to wake up. All right, coin number 2. If you feel like you missed the Solana rocket ship, you're going to want to pay close attention to this one. Let's talk about Aptos, ticker APT. Aptos was founded by ex-Meta folks who worked on the Diem blockchain, so it has a top-tier team. It's a Layer 1 blockchain built for one thing: insane speed. After a ton of hype at its launch, the price has cooled off, creating what I see as a perfect entry point under $10. So what's the spark for September? First, the ecosystem is quietly exploding. Reports suggest there are over 300 active projects building on Aptos, fueled by a hefty grant program to attract the best developers. We're seeing on-chain activity surge, with monthly active users climbing and transaction fees staying super low. We're talking fractions of a cent. There's also major buzz around Aptos being linked to the Expo 2025 digital wallet in Osaka. which would be a massive real-world use case processing a huge volume of transactions. This isn't just crypto nerd hype, it's a step toward mainstream adoption. But here's the most immediate event. On September 12th, there's a scheduled token unlock of around $47 to $50 million worth of APT. Now, I know what you're thinking. Token unlock? Doesn't that mean the price is about to dump? Not so fast. While it can cause some short-term chop, for a growing network like Aptos, this is planned fuel for the fire. That liquidity gets funneled back into the ecosystem, funding more development and deepening the markets. Smart money loves to accumulate during the dips these events can cause. Analysts are definitely watching. While short-term sentiment is mixed, some speculative price targets for a 2025 recovery are very optimistic, ranging from $12 to $20 by the end of the year. Aptos has world-class tech, a booming ecosystem, and a clear catalyst this month. It's one of the few projects with the DNA to challenge the top dogs, and right now, it's flying under the radar. Our final pick for today tackles a problem so big, most of us don't even think about it. Our digital world is incredibly fragile. Data exists on company servers that can get hacked, go out of business, or just delete your stuff. This project fixes that. The project is Arweave, ticker AR. Arweave's tech, the Blockweave, lets you pay a one-time fee to store data forever. And it's not a theory. It's already being used to back up critical data for giants like Solana and Avalanche. Even Meta has been exploring this kind of technology, which tells you how big the need is. The real game changer for Arweave happened earlier this year with the mainnet launch of AO, a hyper-parallel computer built right on top of it. This is huge. Before AO, Arweave was like a permanent hard drive. Now with AO, it's a full-blown decentralized computer that can run complex apps and smart contracts. It just went from being a storage solution to a direct competitor for cloud computing. Since the AO launch, developer activity has been climbing, but the price of AR hasn't gone vertical yet. That's the opportunity. The market is still valuing Arweave as a niche storage coin, completely missing that it's now the foundation for a new, permanent internet. And let's talk scarcity. Arweave has a fixed max supply of just 66 million tokens, a lot like Bitcoin. With AR currently trading in the $6 to $7 range, it's dramatically down from its all-time high of nearly $90. That's a massive valuation gap. As more developers build on AO and use Arweave storage, demand for the AR token is set to rise against that fixed supply. Some speculative analyst price targets see AR hitting the $20 to $25 range, which is a 3-4x from here, and that's still nowhere near its old peak. Arweave is a bet on a decentralized future, and the launch of AO makes this the perfect time to start paying attention. Okay, since you stuck with me, I've got a bonus for you. This one is a bit different. It's built for the corporate world. I'm talking about Hedera, ticker HBAR. Hedera uses a unique technology called a hash graph, which makes it incredibly fast, cheap, and secure. It's also governed by a council of huge global corporations, giving it instant credibility that most crypto projects can only dream of. HBAR is already being used by major players for everything from payments to supply chain management. It's so credible that even Swift, the global financial messaging network, has successfully run tests using Hedera's tech. This is real adoption happening right now. Like our other picks, many analysts believe HBAR is deeply undervalued. With a price well under $1, it has yet to see the kind of explosive growth its fundamentals suggest is possible. As more corporate use cases go live, the demand for HBAR tokens to pay for network services is set to grow. This is a long-term hold, but keep a very close eye on it. So, to recap, we've got Polkadot with its game-changing 2.0 upgrade, Aptos with its ecosystem explosion, and Arweave, which is quietly building the permanent internet. And for the long haul, Hedera is bridging the gap to the corporate world. The market is giving us a window of opportunity. While everyone else is distracted, the foundation for the next rally is being built right now. These are the projects that stand out in our research, but always do your own homework and never invest more than you're willing to lose. But what do you think? What's on your radar for September? Drop your hidden gems in the comments. I read all of them. And hey, if you got any value out of this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. For more information, visit us on our website at generationalwealth.biz. The next few months are going to get wild. Stay smart, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.